Introducing the Explore tab on YouTube Music. Find new releases, playlists, and more in one spot.
Alright, what's going on, guys? We are in a long right now on Euro USD. I took it a little bit early. I just added a little bit more of risk into it. So yeah, everything looks good right now. I'm almost at literally like almost 1R. So I'm gonna close about 50% on 1R because I graded this as C setup. And then basically lock my stop by break even. I got in a bit early. I just added again, like I said again, right over here. But I liked how the structure, how I was respecting structure. And I like how we made a low here, right off this level. We made a second, I guess, lower high right over here. So I got in right there. So yeah, looks good. We'll just let it do whatever it wants to do. I'm also looking at GU and GN. I actually like how GJ is doing right now. It's coming off a pivot right now. So it just breaks the 50 once. You know, I know Lindsay likes these kind of trades where it, you know, bounces from the pivot. So it just bounced from the daily pivot right now. I actually was looking at this literally like, look at that. Bounce from that pivot perfectly. Only thing I would say is, you know, the 800 EMA on the 4 hours in the way. So I wouldn't. It's a tough trade for risk to reward, but I like how it basically bounced from the pivot. That's like a really clean trade. GU as well. You know, we're looking at, you know, divergence, first break of the 50. You know, no set of like kind of like I guess continuation of structure. GN, you know, there's some divergence, but it looks like it just broke. And that's basically on my watches. GF was in my watches as well. But where it will very rarely will we see like an actual good entry. I like how it basically just hold the 50 right now. It looks like it's trying to make some structure. But EU definitely for today. Oh, just right there, like 1R. So I'm locking my stop. I break even, and then I'm closing half. Just like, come on, guys. This is easy. Just literally the same patterns over and over again that I do every single day consistently. I put on the work every single freaking weekend on my back testing, on my markups, guys. Like, you know, like literally on the weekend I spent literally like the whole day on Saturday and you know, the mornings on Sunday just doing markups, the repetitiveness of the system itself. And you know, it's just working. You know, it's just hard work, guys. You just put the consistency to it. I'm nothing special. Like, I'm not some like freaking guru that knows everything or something like that. I just work really hard, and you know, I'm a smart trader. Like, I know how to analyze the markets, and I know, you know, what the market is showing me, because, you know, not only whenever I do my markups, you know, I just do the markups. Like, I actually take time to analyze what the market is showing me with that markup. You know, we have, again, like, just, you know, just analyzing the markup, you know, what the candlesticks are doing, what price is showing me at that moment, because that's going to give me an advantage. You know, it's just, you know, what the system does, like how the system operates on like the live market, on, you know, past data. And you know, it just helped me tremendously on just kind of like, I guess, being a better trader and just having the confidence in the system that I trade every single day. So yeah, already up 1R. I closed half already. I might break even. Like, just beautiful trade. Great, awesome trade to start off the week. It really is. And I guess my YouTube music is fucking up. Okay, here we go. Oh, I need to set up my YouTube chat. What's up, Ethan? I'm hearing some thunderstorms right now. Unfortunately. So my initial target is right here off the top. Um, you know, let's just see what it does. That's about 2.4R on risk to reward, so pretty decent. See what everyone is doing. Looks like they're doing the same trade as me. Austin marked it up the first break with a 50. Right there. Or actually the second break, my bad. Looks like Lindsay's in 2. Jack got in a little bit late, which is completely fine. That's the reason why. The reason why I didn't get in early is because, again, like, it's Monday. Why the fuck would, I try predicting something? I know how the system operates, and I know, like, the probabilities are really toward me as the higher time frames and as the 15-minute. But at the same time, it's Monday, so I would just rather get a late entry. A tighter stop. I got a way tighter stop than, if I entered right over here. And I added more risk as price went up. So, yeah, we have our stop locked right now. I just want to see how price basically respects in the next couple of, I guess, set of structures. But really clean trade. Hopefully you guys are having a good Monday right now, because I for sure am. Already making money in the first hour, basically, me live streaming. Let's go. Clean runner. Bum, 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 bum. Alright, so let's see what we do here as price action is going up. We are making higher highs. I may secure a little bit more profit at about 1.5R. Just because why not, Quick little runner. Looks like it's raining outside at the moment. Yeah, it is. That's unfortunate. Hopefully it doesn't rain the whole day, because that would be a pain. Pushing up, we're pushing up. Really nice trade. About to secure a little bit more profit right now. I want to see how price reacts to the structure right over here. Still pushing. Morning, Jack. What's up, Austin? 40% left. I'm about to close about another 10% at 1.5R. Awesome runner. Let's go. G1 off the 800 EMA. I know, Austin. Like, I was looking at all the pairs today, and like I was looking at GU. Like, the only thing I like was GJ because it was off this pivot, as you can see here, and that was like for me. Like, I was like, oh, that looks really clean. And there's divergent as well, and it breaks a 50. It looks like it's just breaking and releasing. But the only thing I didn't like about it is because the 800 EMA was in the way, right over here. Take the pivot out, and you know, I knew that was going to be a problem. You know. But GU didn't have that problem, but, you know, it was falling at the moment, so I just wanted to see what it did. And there's divergent as well, but it just breaks a 50 clean off. No like set structure of like higher highs or anything like that. GN divergent, but it just broke off. I was looking at GF as well. Looks like it's holding some kind of structure as well. But EU definitely, like, it was the cleanest. I was looking at it off. I was like kind of, you know, I'm bearish. I was bearish on EU, like, cause off the daily and stuff like that. But I knew that, you know, it's clean. Higher time frames are bull biased. You know, 15-minute look clean. It was a clean D1 trade off the 200 EMA. I like how it respected the structure and made a pin low, setting off like the low of the structure right over here. And I just like the structure, how it's making structure. So, you know, I think it's really clean trade for a Monday. I took a buy entry on JPCHF earlier in around 1.8770 with a D1 entry, but hit my stop loss. Could you check and see something that would keep you out of the trade? Yeah, so specifically on you know, on GF, like, it's just choppy. Like, you have to definitely be careful on it. And as you can see here, there's divergence from all over here from about, I guess, on Thursday. There's divergence set, so that's something that, you know, I would keep out. Obviously the EMAs and liquid 50 are, you know, bull bias or whatever, but like, you know, literally look like it pinned the Asia low, and then just basically like, let's see, 450 right there. So I mean, obviously, like GF, I've been watching this for a long time, and it's just, you know, it's just a really choppy pair. And like, you know, for me, like, that's what would have kept me out, because very rarely will you see an actual good entry. I remember like about like Austin and a few of like the VIP members, we took like literally like a clean shift count that went 17R about literally like an April, I think. And like, so far, like from then or whatever, there has not been anything clean. Like, look how choppy price is. Chop, 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 and even on the higher time frames, it's choppy as well. So, I mean, obviously, you know, if you read it, EMAs are bull biased. You know, like on the 1 hour, it looks like it just bounced from the 800 EMA right over here. So that's, you know, bull biased. But, you know, to be honest, just, I would just be careful, especially on a Monday, and especially on a CHF pair. I rarely will ever trade a CHF pair. And literally, like, GBP CHF is the only actual pair that I would ever consider trading. But, you know, just looking at, I guess, like, just recent price from like the 15-minute, like, you can see how choppy it was. But I feel like it still could go higher today. You know, looks like we pinned the Asia high. I mean, the Asia low right here. and yeah, we could see a bounce. It could be just early on the D1. So as price is going is falling, RSI is rising. So you could just be a little bit early. So right here, I would not have taken the first break of the 50. I would have waited for more structural basis. I mean, this isn't for me. I wouldn't count this as structure. You know, I want like more clean of a bigger structure than this. Like, but obviously, as you can see here, it's making higher highs. So for me, like, I would just wait. You know, instead of taking this first break, I would probably try to not even. I wouldn't even consider taking this second break. I would consider the liquid 50 to go in the buy zone, and then the 50-minute TL, the RSI itself, to go through TL, which it's doing right now, which is good. And then I would just want more confluence. So from right over here, I would maybe come and say, hey, looks like it's bouncing from the 50. I could trade this. With like stop being at the recent higher low. Entry right over here. But like again, like the 50 is in the way, so that's something you have to look out for. Typically on the 50, I want to at least get 2R from price to the 850, and I mean it's 1.6R, so it's a matter of risk if you really want to take it. But again, like it's just that's a consideration of literally it could just go all the way up to the 50 and bounce from that 50 and then just go lower. Like that's one of the reasons why it's hard to trade whenever you're under the 50, because it could either go both ways. It could literally pop off the 50, or literally like literally this happened to Bear like on Friday, I think, or Thursday. Literally just touch the 50 and literally just fall to hell. Like that's like one of the reasons why I'm very careful whenever I trade. I'm below the 50, and I make sure that I get at least 2R or some kind of good risk to reward on that. So yeah. I want to see what we're doing here. Pushing up. I'm closing a little bit more. Just close about a little bit more. I'm closing there about, let's see, I have 30%, around 35% running. So I'm closing around like probably like 20% on 2R. I could just let this runner run, like, and I will. About like 10% I'll have it run. But again, like it's Monday, so I'm just happy to take my money and just like just run off, leaving the fucking scene. But for sure, really great trade here. Let's see. Yeah, Jack. Diversion from all of them. Diversion against EU on the 15 minutes, so we just need to watch that. Yeah, for sure. EU today was definitely like the cleanest pair, in my opinion, just because of the divergence in the structure and the continuation of structure, and then as well as just the higher time frame bias. So I'm gonna move my stop about right over here, just under the 850, right out. Let me check. Yeah, just right over here. About 1.3160, which is right over here, yeah. With you, 13. I'm so in love with you, EU. Let's see how this next candle, 15-minute candle, closes. Literally, and just you can't come up with this. Literally, it bounced right off from the 200 in the Asia low. perfectly. Look at those bodies of those wicks, of those candles right there. Just perfectly. Come on, you cannot make this up. Literally, just technical analysis. Let's go. I'm gonna do a little quick Instagram story. Hey guys, what's going on? So I took a trade on EURUSD. We are long on EU, so I closed 50% at 1R, and we're almost about to hit 2R. Really awesome trade. I really like. It's risk free, so I can't lose any money on it. And yeah, literally great freaking winner on a Monday, and I'm just excited to see what we have for the rest of the week. Dun, dun, dun. So we have divergence here. So I'm looking at this next level to see how we react on that level. Then I'm looking at this little level right here. It's not an actual divergence zone in my opinion because of how small it is, but I would count this as the next level that we'll be looking at. That's why I close a little bit more. But for sure, this thing can literally just go parabolic and just shoot up, and then just go all the way up to ADR probably. Who knows? It's whatever. I'm just happy to take my money and leave. It's a good winner for the start of the week. With you. Bounce. Bounces from this level. Price action. Also to all my viewers, the people that I got into the ACEFX VIP community. So I've had a question literally today about people following my trades and copying my trades and stuff like that. And number one, I mean, this trade wasn't really like kind of the way I trade, where like it's fast movement, and that's just because my trading style kind of changes from a weekly to a monthly basis, just due to market volatility. I always, some even on some months I trade literally just strictly A1s if I really want to. But anyways, like I just don't want anyone to, I guess, just copy my trades and see what I'm doing, because again, like like I'm not like a financial advisor in any way, and at the same time, like I don't want people to be losing money because of me. Like I'm a quick trader, and I'm a really reactive trader. Like I literally can lock my stop really freaking fast. Like I'm a keyboard warrior, or like technically an iPhone warrior when it comes into that. And I just don't want people to get basically butt fucked, thinking that like they can I guess start trading I guess the way I trade, and get into my trades, and then basically they got stopped out of break even, or they get stopped out. So just look at how I analyze the market. Look how I ask any questions you guys want. I'll be more than happy to help you guys out. But at the same time, just don't expect to copy my trades and stuff like that, because I'm not a signal provider. Like that's not how I'm gonna do this live streams. Like I'm not gonna be like, okay, you guys take EU, take UJ or whatever. No, like I'm here to teach people how to trade. I'm here to help make profitable traders. All right, not just basically hold your hand and go through the fire of trading and just basically say, hey, go buy Euro USD and then you're gonna make a bunch of money. I'm not like that. All right, guys. Looks like it's about to hit 2R. I want to see how we react with this zone right over here. Yep, still ripping. Bounces from the 50 on the 1 hour. Just a really clean trade. I'm expecting this thing can definitely go all the way up toward right over here. That would make sense to me. So if we break off this level, I'd probably... This is a head and shoulders kind of a little pattern, but not really. But I will look to basically trade off this level, like the initial like top target. And then I want to see what it does toward this level as well. But I'm not going to put that there. Thanks for subscribing. Looks like it just wicked that level right there, so let's see what we do. That's 2 minutes. What's up, Brandon? You're leaving 10% with stop locked in profit. Yeah. Alright, 1.4. Yeah. I mean, to be honest, Jack, literally this thing could go, it could pop, you know. But we'll see, we'll see. I'm just like, again, like for a Monday, like I'm just happy that I'm like I took a trade on a Monday and I made money on it, you know. Just taking my money, locking my stop at profit, and then just fucking running. There's no need for the market to basically take my money back. Oh yeah, for sure, Jack. You know, it's just all based on freaking structure. Like, honestly, like, you know, it's just what the market is telling you, and you know, you can't just expect to like follow the system and say, hey, I'm gonna take the first break of the 50, and then like you know stop at the lowest point. Like, you know, in my opinion, like that's you gotta have more confluence in your high. Like with 50, the 50-minute TL, the higher time frames, there has to be probabilities, and I make sure that in all my trades, the probabilities are, you know, the highest on that day, and especially like with structure, like just so important. You know, higher high, respecting the level. You know, if it respects this level, then you know we could put our stop loss right over here if we wanted to, and then risk to reward on top of here or whatever. Like it's just, you know, like structure is really important. Looks like it just bounced off from that level, from that wick. Like this wick just bounced from the level, so we'll see what we do here. But literally almost at, it's basically 2R. I want to see what US 100 is doing. Looks like on stocks we're going to be bullish today. From this massive move, like from yesterday, I told you guys that we're going to see some chop, and we did. Literally, like, from my entry right over here that it went 4R, literally chopped all the way here, chopped here on the market open, and finally just, volatility just kicked it all the way down toward the low of ADR. This is why, like, you know, like, trading indices is so fucking dangerous, and, like, you know, you gotta fucking be aware. Like, people just don't know what you know, the that's the market open. That's the buyers and sellers pushing, manipulating price, and trying to see if they can catch some fucking money. And obviously, just they kick it all the way down to the low of ADR. So from over here, they finally push it all the way up for the rest of the day. There's always going to be insane volatility on the market open, and then basically it just bounces from the 21. So looks like we could see another bullish freaking day on stocks, which does not fucking surprise me. It's just whatever, manipulation in my opinion. Yeah, that's what I was looking at, Brandon. To be honest though, like I want to see more respective structure. Like I like how it's making higher highs and it literally bounced from this level. But as you can see here, it just broke through this level right now. So I don't know. We could see maybe a low. We'll see. I don't want to like. I think we still have like a lot of room for like structure. So before I even like consider like actually just consider like for JBPCHF to go up. So I want to see what it does toward this divergent line. If it bounces from the divergent line and makes like basically a higher low from right over here and here, and then a continuation of basically bouncing up here, bouncing from here, and then going all the way up, making a higher high, or just making maybe a lower, maybe just a higher low, and then basically just bouncing again and going up. So we'll see what price does with this divergent line. And to be honest, so I'll be looking to get out because we do have some kind of diversion to play right over here. If you guys look at it on the 1 minute, which I mean, like for me, I take divergence really seriously. Just because I had fucking trades where it literally just butt fucks you. So if it breaks the 50 with a clean bearish candle, I'm getting out on the full position. Yeah, I mean, Brandon, like JP CHF, bro, it's kind of tough to trade. It's a CHF pair, and it's just hard. Like, it's a fucking choppy pair, and sometimes like it doesn't even like tell you what to like. It doesn't make any sense. Looks like it just broke through the diversion line. So we'll see what it does toward this level. Let's say we're trying to hold the 21 EMA. So it looks like we're hooking up. Whenever I'm seeing like basically a bounce from the divergence structure, I always want to see that kind of a hook, kind of like a Fisher line hook, because that's like strong indication of we could see a bounce from here. So we'll see what it does. Looks like it's going down at the moment, so if it breaks the 50 again with a big bullish, I guess, bar, or like a strong bearish bar, then I'm getting out fully on EU. At the same time, I could let it go all the way down and break even, but I'm just looking at what the diversion is telling me. Bearish divergence on top. If it breaks the 50, it could go all the way down from there. So, like it could literally bounce from here, from this level right over here, and then go up. But at the same time, like it's a Monday, so I don't really try holding trades that long on a Monday. Very rarely will I do that. But again, it could just bounce off from the 50 if you really wanted to. So what the VIP chat is telling us. Let's see what we did. Appreciate it, G. Looks like people are having the same idea. JPY. Looks like we're trying to hold this level right over here. See what it does. Yeah, I saw that, Jack. Divergent structure on EU from right over here. So, I mean, obviously there's enough risk to reward to take it all the way to the top. But again, like, you know, just looking at structure, it could just basically make a lower high. But we'll see. We're basically just reacting to what price. We're not predicting, guys. So remember, you know, yeah, it could basically bounce, but you know, if it breaks the 50 with a strong bearish bar, I'm out. If it holds, that is great. You know, just reacting. You know, reacting to what price is telling us to do. Like, to be honest, like, from straight up from my opinion, I feel like this thing still has a lot of power to go all the way up, and like, you know, this could be just speculating, but I feel like this thing has power, enough power to go to a high of ADR, or at least close to the next level on the high of ADR. I mean, if it doesn't break the 50 with a strong bearish bar, then I may just look into maybe staying in the trade. Just maybe. Alright, so if it, let's see, if it closes below with a strong bearish bar, let's see the next 30 seconds. Hey, just wanted your thoughts on UJ. I'm seeing divergence on the 1 minute. Yeah, give me 1 second, brother. No, yeah, kind of. I was looking at. I knew that we were so I knew we were making a higher high from here, and then from right over here we're holding this 21. We're holding this level. So I actually got in like a little bit early because you know again like my stop was right over here in the pin low. I feel like I did have the low of the structure, so that's why basically I got in a little bit early because I was confident in what I was doing, and basically broke through the 50 and yeah. It looks like we're bouncing from here, so let's go. I want to see. Okay, so you said UJ, basically divergent on the 1 minute. So you trying to take it long or what? All right, let's see. You're shorting it. All right, so divergent here. 2-point structure. I mean, there's definitely possibly enough RR on that, but like to be honest, like, what is this? Like a freaking. Yeah, I'll mark that as a D1. But for me, I want more confirmation. Like, I don't take like the first break of the 50. So I want some more confirmation of, of it going, basically being bearish. So I want the 50-minute TL to go through the RSI. So the 50-minute, which is the white line over here, to go through the red line. So down. And then the 200 EMA is in the way, so that's something. The 50 is in the way. But anyways, like I would want some more, I guess, some structure. So as it makes a higher high from right here, I want it for it to make a higher low. So basically, breaks the 50, retest, breaks the 50, retest, liquid 50 goes in a sell zone, the 50-minute RSI goes to the TL, and then I will look to enter on the retest. Trying to bounce from that level. I think it's just basic consolidation. I feel like we are going to see a bounce. We'll see. But, something on this trade that I want to point out is the liquid 50 is rising. That's a strong rising liquid 50. Like, it literally just looks like a rocket shooting off from SpaceX freaking Florida port. So that's something I would just, like, be careful at, You don't know what's going to happen with that. With the liquid 50 rising and then, divergence taking it down, we could see, a bunch of pullbacks or a bunch of false breakouts to the upside. Which is the reason why, like, I'll be really careful on that. So it looks like buyers are still trying to take control of this pair. Bum, bum, bum. All right. All right. All right. All right. This is definitely the cleanest pair. It's actually even cleaner than all the trades, I feel. No, not all the trades. GU and GJ on Monday and Tuesday were definitely clean. We're definitely cleaner than EU. But this is definitely like one of the cleanest trades that I've seen so far, like in the month of June. I mean, the month of July. Just clean price action right there. So definitely will love to see that. And basically, we just wait. The life of a trader, just waiting to see what price action will tell us to do. I would be careful, Brandon. On UJ, like, I would be fucking careful on that. Because, like, on the 1 minute, it's not on a significant level. Like, where it's not, like, on the 1 minute, I'm confused when you say it's off a significant level because it's not on the 1 minute. Maybe you meant the 15-minute, but, I mean, I don't see it. The 1 hour, let's see. Nope, not off a significant level. 4-hour 21 EMA, not really a significant level. I mean, you can count it as a significant level, but in my opinion, I want more confirmation if it's off the 21 daily mark. You know, no sort of like significant level. So the 4 hours is like your best bet of some kind of significant level, some kind of significant EMA, which you know it's fine. But I would just again be a little bit careful on that because you know UJ, it's definitely not the most probable pair to trade today in my opinion. I feel like, you know, with the right liquid, like, I feel like literally fucking GF, nah, GF is fucking whack, never mind. GN's whack, basically. I guess GU, I know Austin was looking at EA. I want to look at what he was talking about with that. Let's see, EA. He was thinking of taking it long. But, like, look at this. This is the difference between EA and UJ. So, with the Liquid 50, like, look how it's rising. Look how it basically stopped right over here. It literally stopped falling, made a hook, which is something you definitely want to see on D1, and it's on the move of rising. And you know, you could clearly see there's probably a D1 over here, you know, and take the level off from, you know, maybe the Asia high, so the next level being off the Asia high right over here. Like, that's cleaner. That is definitely a high, more of a probable trade in my opinion, because, you know, like, just the Liquid 50 literally does not lie. It will literally hit you so hard on the D1 if you don't know how to trade it properly. And like for UJ, like, where is UJ? UJ right over here. Like, it's not off a significant level, and like, you know, look at how the Liquid 50 is rising right there. It's making a hook, but the opposite of your direction, if you know what I mean. Like, it's not the cleanest. And it's not like the most high probable. EA will definitely be the most high probable pair to trade just because of the Liquid 50, and it's off a significant level. It's off the 850, it's off the 50, and that's clean, like right there. Like, you could clearly see its structure. You could clearly see structure from right over here. So as price is falling, you know, price is rising right over here. I mean, RSI is, as price is falling, RSI is rising. So that's definitely a clean structure. So EA would definitely be more of a high probable trade. And just looking at maybe the 4-hour, you know, it looks like EMAs are bearish. Yeah. 1 hour, see how the price is looking. TDI is bullish, but you know, EMAs are bearish. You know, I would like to see like more of a cleaner trend. And you know, EMAs are bullish on the daily. TDI is in the sell zone. So I would, of course, want more of a higher time frame bias. And GF will probably have like a more of a higher time. He has a more of a higher time frame bias, but at the same time, like, you know, we're not swing trading this. You know, we're day trading this. So, you know, of course, higher time frames takes a part in like the probabilities of the pair for sure. But again, like, it's all about, you know, we're day trading this basically. So we will want to see like basically clean structure toward the next zone or next structure or whatever. Looks like it's pushing up again. Let's go. Let's go. Oh, you meant the 1 hour? Alright. Yeah. If it go, like, I would just, like, make sure that, you know, you be careful because of the 50 right over here. That's in the way. Yeah, I mean, it makes sense to me, but, again, like, it's just, like, I guess, making sure that you're careful on the 50s, because, again, like, the 50, even though the EMAs are bearish, it could basically, you know, there's a possibility that it could bounce from this level right over here. But, yeah, I mean, breaks the 50, yeah, you know, you can take it short if you want. EMAs are bearish, so it makes sense. Price action looks bearish as well. So it makes sense to short it probably off this next zone right over here. Maybe having something like this. Yeah, and about 2R. Enough risk to reward on that. Looks like we're rising on that 15-minute bar. It looks like we... Let's see if we do like a bullish engulfing bar on that. But yeah, I'm liking that. Alright. I'm going to close a little bit more at, once we hit that 2.1, 2.2R level. But so far, really clean. Looks like it's still trying to wick out of this level. See how it's wicking off this level. So, yeah. We'll see though. It's just a level though. That's nothing really significant for me. It's not like it's some kind of significant level. It's just a level in the 15-minute that we are struggling to, I guess, like pass. But from this, like from just looking at what price is doing right over here, we could just basically pop off this thing. And I don't know what happened to my music. Music, what happened? There you go. This is a good song. Nah. I wonder if you guys can hear the thunder in Oklahoma. Like literally, Oklahoma is such a hell of a place. We got tornadoes. We got freaking like hurricane winds, insane thunderstorms. Literally, like just last night, there was a thunderstorm that literally scared the crap out of me. Mystery. For all the pain, we are passing that level. Let's go. Almost 2R, baby. Hey, that big freaking bullish bar. Let's go. We hold that level and let's go. 52 seconds. Let's see if we get off this level right over here. Let's shoot to the moon, baby. Oh, it was 22R. Let's go 3R, baby. 80R, baby. Let's go. "25 seconds. Let's see if we close up above the zone. Come on, let's close above the zone. Let's go. Oh, come on. Don't do this to me. 7 seconds, 6 seconds, 5 seconds. Come on, let's go. 1 second. Ah, it just basically... it just killed us right now. Alright, finally, yes. Come on, baby. This is the recent high. Let's see what we do. Oh my god, the thunderstorms in Oklahoma right now. Holy crap. That'll be the next level, basically. Beautiful freaking trade. Just pushing up. Let's go. Let's go. Literally, we just had to wait for that big push again. So this is the 3R mark right over here. I want to see what we do toward this level. So this is the high. This is the recent high right over here. That's the recent high. So let's see what it does toward this level. Let's see if we go parabolic. And the thunderstorms are hitting us hard again. If we lose power, if I basically like just my stream is dead, it's probably because the thunderstorm fucking killed my electricity. Come on, we're pushing up. Let's go. Let's go. Let's see what we do toward this high. Alright. See, we hold this level. Not really. Well, yeah, then. Alright, alright. Alright. Dun, 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 dun. Yeah, Lindsay got in a little bit early. She got in right over here, on the break right over here. For me, it was about like 4 o'clock for me. So even if I don't think I was able to get in even if I wanted to. But again, also I wanted more confidence in my side. I like how it's off this level. It's making basically like a higher low from this level, and it has like the probabilities of it keeping this level from the recent high, from the recent low right over here, divergent low right over here. The probabilities are really high. So it definitely makes sense to me, why she got in here. But I just want a little bit more confidence based on a Monday. And the Liquid 50 wasn't already in the buy zone too. So that's a really good confluence, really good trade. Props to her. But yeah. I wonder why it's raining so hard. I wonder if you guys can hear the thunderstorm. Yeah, I gotta get out of Oklahoma. Jesus. Tell me if you guys heard that. Holy crap. Alright. That's Oklahoma weather for you. Loud and obnoxious. Thunderstorms, yeah. Bro, like, I bet if any of you guys stayed in Oklahoma for like a year, you guys will be like, holy crap. Like, we get tornadoes, we get freaking, like, dust storms. Bro, like, literally we get, like, golf-size, hell. Like, literally, like, not even baseball-size hell. Literally coming at you. Like, freaking 100 miles per hour. Like, it's scary, some scary crap. I've been like close to be hit by lightning, but like 5 times in my life staying in Oklahoma. So it's definitely a hellhole. I've almost had a tornado also like fucking hit us here, basically near my house like 10 times. Looks like Paul made a short on GJ. Let's see what he did. Let's see if it makes sense to me. GJ, he took a sell. Looks like he's just counter trend. Looks like he took a sell. What is it on? I want to see what level he actually traded it off. Right here. Traded off this level. Let's see what we look in the 1 minute on that. Yeah, that makes sense. Off the 150. Basically, oh my god. Looks like we're pushing up again. Something to see though is the divergence on this. So we were having more set of a divergent here. So I would probably look to probably get out a little bit more maybe. It's making higher highs, lower highs on our side. I would like for it to break this divergent line and the R side line as well, the divergent line as well. Looks like we're pushing up. Let's go, let's go. Looks like it broke through that from price divergent line, but I'm still waiting on the R side to see what we do here. Because this is really important. If it bounces away from here, that's, I don't know, that's a clear indication that price is respecting the bearish divergent line right over here. But literally almost 3R. God, this is freaking amazing. Almost 3R right now. Yeah, you definitely, literally, I'm surprised it's so perfect on a Monday. And it looks like it just broke through the divergent line, which is something you definitely want to see. Let's go. What would be one thing you think could be better on this trade? Well, for one, I would want before I entered, I would want price to basically retest the 50 instead of the 21. And I wanted the 850 to be not in the way. All right, because that's, if the 850 is in the way, that it could literally either break or bounce, and that's something whenever I was seeing that, I wanted to be really careful at. Um, for, but the higher time frames were biased, so the probabilities of that was slim, in my opinion. And whenever I entered, I looked off to enter off some kind of bullish momentum, and the liquid 50 wasn't a buy zone for more probabilities. The RSI was rising, the TL was rising, so that's why the probabilities of it bouncing from this level and then rejecting it off was for me very slim. But definitely, like, I would want the 850 to be out of the way, or at least, I guess, enough risk to reward for me to lock my stop before it reaches the 850. And then I will basically want it to bounce off the 50, like a really clean bounce. The bodies of the council, I wanted to basically bounce from the 50 right over here. That's something I would for sure wanted to see, will want to see. But I think everything else, like, pretty much that's pretty much it. I mean, except for, like, obviously, like, me looking to short this. I've been looking to short this for quite some time. But yeah, I mean, it's making it was making higher lows or whatever, but lower highs or whatever. But it broke through that structure from right over here, and it looks like it's bullish now at the moment. So, you can't really speculate. You can't really, like, try to forecast and predict. You just have to react. I was bearish on EU. I've always been bearish on EU, and, like, it's whatever. You just gotta react to what it be doing. So, yes, sir. Yeah, on the 15-minute divergent. I mean, but obviously there was enough risk to reward to take it all the way up to the top, and especially the RSI had enough room to go all the way up as well. But yeah, I took this as a C setup. But I took it as a really, I guess, really clean, strong C setup. So I went a little bit risky on this. Not risky. On my entry, my first entry, I didn't really go risky on it, just because I got in a little bit early, in my opinion. But then I added more risk as it went all the way up. And so now at the moment, I'm almost up, like, what, like 2% on this trade, which is freaking insane. And yeah, almost 3R right now at the moment with the remainder of my position. Looks like it's kind of trying to respect this divergent line. EU is just doing its thing. GF looks like we are trying to go up from here. I like how the liquid 50 basically, it's starting to slow down a little bit right there. Looks like it's maybe trying to hook up, just the start of a hook right there. Let's see. GN basically just fell through ADR. It's almost oversold. GU swapping liquid 50. That's a flush. in my opinion. GJ though, let's see what we do. Yeah, I like how the Liquid 50 is now, instead of rising, it's starting to slow down. So that could be an indication of, you could be seeing a D1 here. And it's off a pivot, so that's something I fucking love as well. That's off a pivot right over here. But at the same time, so it's off a pivot right over here. As you can see, like this, I was looking at this, you could literally have gotten in right over here. As price is rising right over here. You could have, like, this is the lowest point of the diversion structure. So really clean in my opinion, but the 850 is in the way. And then as well as, I just want to mark this up real quick because I really want to see what this does. And like, I like how there's a 3-point diversion, so it's respecting this really core, like right over here. Actually, yeah, 3-point. That's what I'll count that as a 3-point. And then yeah, it looks like it rejected off the 850, which is something that, you know, it happens. That's what price usually does. But it looks like it's making basically a higher low from right over here. So just expecting it breaks the 50. Liquid 50 still in the sell zone, but you know, it's off the pivot. I like that significantly. Like, and then just maybe stop right over here, and then take it up all the way up to over here. But the 4 hours in the way. 4 hour 800 EMA, right? Yeah, it's in the way from right over here. So I'll be a little bit careful on that. But everything else looks pretty, I guess, clean. But there's not enough risk to reward, in my opinion. Just 1.3 R to the 800 EMA. So I'm marking this up though. See, I want to see what it does basically. Because I was looking at this ID in the morning, and I like how it was off a pivot, but the 800 EMA was in the way, and it could definitely go up today for sure. As looks like the Liquid 50 looks like it's starting to slow down. GU was definitely, the higher time frame bias on GU was definitely much better than GJ for sure. I was looking at it last night on my watch list, but again, like, I know GJ will come handy, will come into play today, because just, you know, GJ is fucking wonderful. GJ is basically the reason why I freaking love this pair so much. It's like basically my second baby after my first baby. Whatever. Okay. But yeah, swapping Liquid 50 and GJ. So let's just see what this does. I'm trying to draw a freaking line. Dun, dun, dun. Would a AUD cat be a good D1 setup? I don't know, man. Like, I don't even trade AUD pairs. Let me look it up real quick. Give me a second. That would be basically the new low from right over here. That'll be the zone that I'll be looking at. Looks like price is trying to rise right there. Let's see. Alright, so D1. I mean, like, it could be so much better, in my opinion. Like, it just breaks to 50. I mean, it's choppy, as you can see here. It breaks to 50. I want more structure. Like, this isn't really structure. Like, yeah, it's making kind of like higher, like, small, higher highs, where you could basically try scalping it. But, like, for more confirmation, like, it's just, I will want to see basically a break of the 50, makes a higher high, it makes like a high, and then bounces from the 50, makes a new higher high, and then bounces from the 50 again, and then look at 50 is in the buy zone like it is right there, and then look to enter, there. But, this isn't really clean structure in my opinion. Like, structure could be so much better, but breaks to 50, like, you can count this as, I guess, like, miniature higher highs. So, like, right there, and then, like, bounces from here, so you can have your stop, like, right over here from this pin low. Or you could have, like, literally, like, right over here, or right here if you wanted to. But to be honest, like, with this pair and how choppy it is, I wouldn't want to, like, do that. And then basically have it go all the way up, and that's 2R right there. There is divergence on top, which tells you to get out right there. So, yeah, I mean, it could be so much better, but, of course the D1 came into play. It was off the 200 EMA. It looks like it was off the Asia low as well. So, for this particular time, so usually whenever the Asian, like, before the open of the day, I've seen, lots of pairs do this with this big wick right over here, where it just gives you a wick. Like, this candle gives you a physical wick inside, like, the range. So for that's just, I guess, a volatility wick. And, like, you may say, like, should I consider putting that in the Asian range? And I would say yes, because it is basically, even though it's a volatility spike based on, like, I guess, the changing of volume and changing of day, I will still consider that, a level that price went into. Even though it's a volume spike, it's still a level. I wouldn't call it, like, a significant level, like if it was from right over here, but it's still a level that I'll be looking for. And as you can see here, like, price looks like it bounced from the 200 EMA. So it definitely could have been a bunch better. But, it follows the bull bias. There's a swapping liquid 50 right over here. EMAs are bullish or whatever, so yeah, it could have definitely been a little bit better, but, D1 came into play. Looks like it's closing. right? So it's just doing whatever it wants to do right now. I'm actually, and I closed a little bit more, so I only like had like literally like a small percentage, like 5% in. So yeah, let's just see what it does. It can either stop me out, or I'll look to get out if it breaks a 50 with a really strong candle. Let's see what it does. Markups. This is basically a day in the life of how I do my markups. So let's see what we do here. Looks like it's just basically stagnating, which is completely fine. So I'm gonna post this markup in the VIP group. This is the Asia low right over here. Looks like we bounce off from the Asia low as well from here, so I gotta definitely mark that up. Ba-ba-bum. Bum, 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 bum. Every day I'm going to love tour music. Yes, of course.
Sign up for the student plan today and get 1 month free.
Your CHF. Yeah, that's a tough shift candle. I don't know. With A1 entries, like I want the body to be physically off the EMAs right over here, and it's not physically off the EMA. It is, I guess you could say, it does shifts. This would, I guess that would be kind of the shift candle, but I would count as kind of a shift bar than a candle in my opinion. That you could use this for risk to reward us for sure. And plus the RSI struggling to get above the TDI, but it does. Alright. Alright, I'm getting fully out of EU right now. Looks like it may want to go down. Just completely fine. If it retests and goes up, that's completely fine, in my opinion, because I still took a winner today, you know. And yeah, just a freaking really awesome start on the Monday. EU was definitely a clean trade today, and I'm just fucking excited, you know. Fucking happy about the money that I made today, and just gonna wake up tomorrow and be consistent and do the same thing over and over again. So yes sir, it looks like GJ is still trying to do something here. But yeah, hopefully you guys fucking enjoy the stream. Appreciate you guys being here and supporting me or whatever, and just learning something from what what I'm saying. So yeah, really fucking clean trade today. Let me just save this real quick. Divergent line. Dun, 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 dun. But yeah, hopefully you guys have a good start to your Monday. Again, really fucking awesome EU trade. I'm literally up 2% on the week already, which is freaking, it's nuts. You know, it's a Monday, and I was coming into Monday, being, I guess, really cautious and really slow because I didn't want to lose my 4% from last week. But Mondays are usually a bit slower, and you have to be a bit careful. You can't be really aggressive on it. And yeah, whenever I entered here, I was not aggressive. I entered with really small risk, and then I later re-added on the break over here, and a break of the structure over here as well. So, yeah. So I mean, like, I went a little bit risky on, like, I guess, adding in, but at the same time, I had my risk. I made sure I locked my stop at break even, and then I made sure that I just respected on what structure was doing. And yeah, this trade was definitely one of the cleanest trades today, or not, if not like the cleanest trade today. But yeah, hopefully you guys enjoy your fucking Monday. Again, every single day I'm going to be live streaming 5 a.m. CST. So if you guys enjoy, subscribe please. I will greatly freaking appreciate it. And yeah, I'll see you guys freaking Tuesday morning, 5 a.m. Central Time Zone. Let's go.